No mai haere mai, tēnā koutou katoa, welcome. It is so good to have you with us. This is Election Night 2020. On the day we select our 53rd Parliament, voting closes in just over 2 minutes. And I suspect I may speak for many of us when I say thank God it's over. God.
Tonight will be very different because nearly 2 million of us voted early. That's well over half of all enrolled voters, a record number of early votes, and that means that we will actually know, won't we, unusually early in the night, how things are going. Will the polls be right? How will ACT, the Greens and New Zealand First have gone? Can the Māori Party make it back? We are right across the country, from Russell in Northland to Gore in Southland, and a great many places in between.
And here in the studio we're going to be joined by a really excellent expert panel of commentators who are going to provide us with great insights, and by Simon Dello, who will brandish some state-of-the-art technology to show us how our next Parliament, Simon, will be looking.
Tēnā koroa. Lovely to be with you guys. Lovely to be with you too. Tēnā koutou katoa. With nearly 2 million of us voting early, results are going to come thick and fast tonight. Hard and early, you might say. And we'll be bringing them to you as soon as they arrive with graphics like this that help you understand exactly what's going on. The beehive's been painted white, in case you were wondering, and doesn't it look magnificent? I'll be analysing what it all means, how it affects you and the balance of Parliament as we work out what your next government will look like.
We'll also be talking a lot about some of the electorates that could really be important tonight. 2 or 3 Māori electorates that have the capacity to get the Māori Party back into Parliament. So we're going to be looking at those in depth, and Simon is going to be absolutely able to crunch the numbers.
And we have our gallery team with the parties tonight. We will cross live to them right throughout the evening. We've also got a talented and opinionated group of experts standing by to tell us what the numbers mean and to make sense of why things are going well for some and a little pear-shaped for others.
Yes, Emma Espiner, Morgan Godfrey, Liam here and Nikki Kay, whose own Auckland Central seat from which she stood down, of course, will be one of the most fascinating contests of the night. That is another one that Simon will be looking at as the night goes on.
One other thing to mention too is that the referendum results will not be known tonight. We won't know about those for another 2 weeks. So the only result that matters tonight is the result of the general election.
So if you were planning to roll a giant joint to celebrate your party winning, don't.
A little bit of jazz cabbage is not on the agenda tonight. So the polls are closing. Unless you are watching this on your phone as you walk in, voting is almost done. Please don't watch this on your phone as you're walking in. You need to concentrate because you've got 4 ticks to make. Now, here's an interesting stat. There has not been a one-term government in New Zealand since Labour were ousted in 1975.
Norman Kirk died in 74 and poor old Bill Rowling found himself leader. So who will take it tonight? Thank you for being with us. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Aotearoa, to Your Vote 2020.
Well, the final votes have now been cast. New Zealand has had its say, and it draws to a close a campaign that strangely had a false start thanks to COVID. A staggering number of New Zealanders have voted early, 1.9 million of them. That is 57% of all enrolled voters, and it all comes down to tonight.
Yeah, a feature of previous election nights has been the long wait for results, often quite late. And there's been some charm in that as we've crossed to campaign headquarters in search of the best sausage roll or fair trade quinoa at the Greens. But not tonight. Tonight we will have votes counted early and in big numbers. Just a reminder, as Hilary said, we will not get the referendum results tonight. That will be a couple of weeks. Tonight is all about the composition of our next Parliament and our next government.
Right, take a look at this. This is where some of the action is going to heat up tonight, but we're not just at party headquarters. We will be in electorates right across the country, and political editor Jessica Much Mackay is live from Labour Party headquarters in Auckland's Town Hall. Lovely to see you, Jessica. How's the mood right now? Seems a little